got here inside this crazy. Let's drink some tea, why don't we? They could have did better on that animation. You know what I'm saying? Oh. How come he don't look? See the mirror reflection they could have did that. I did watch Harry Potter before. This ain't just like the movie though. It's just inside the 39.5. Let's go. What y'all got going on over here? What's this? I don't know what that is. But we will figure it out. You feel me? Let's spin the globe. It's 2023, man.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs
why you
around
dip out
here.
on me, cat?
Owls choose their own company anyway.
Huh?
Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. Oh, yeah? I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
What's good, Lenore? Nice to meet you. You think you should have been a Ravenclaw, though?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Introduce myself to Adadede. Oh, let's eat some cupcakes. There's all kinds of food. I was about to say, this picture gonna follow me, ain't it? It is. Hey, what's up going on up there in those photos? Hello, photos! Yes. You can talk to the photos, they talk back. Yo, this Harry Potter, bro. Did that photo move to you?
What's this?
Hello, photo. Yeah, you moving? Yeah, what's up with you? Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
What's good?
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I think it's on the game. Yeah, that's definitely on the game. Huh?
Not you thinking that's fuego.
Okay, so tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors where you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon. Yeah.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Alright, nice to meet
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
Where
You don't
is
need
the
to be
cat
frightened,
at?
little cat.
Oh, I heard, that's y'all. That's the cat right here.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Yo. I'm on the fence whether I like this or not.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Alright, thank you. I'm on my way out there now. Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most
Can't
of
believe it either.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
My OWLs?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ooh, let's learn some magical. Yes.
What is
the Book of Magic?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Cool.
This way.
Hey, man.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Yo, I ain't even know that that's what we was about to do. I just pressed it. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creatures, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students. Field guide challenges are only way to acquire experience points or XP. Click your first guide page, unlock the new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Alright.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I don't even know what type of opportunity. I just pressed it.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
A full flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time. Select the Great Hall region so you can see. In this view, you can see the full flames available in that region. Okay.
What was that?
Huh? Yeah. Fast travel to the Central Hall. Cause sometimes talking and stuff be going on. I'm just inside of a map right now. Ain't nobody talking or nothing.
I'm tired.
You want me to take you home?
No.
Oh. I thought that's why you were saying you was tight. I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat though, bro. Where my phone at? I think it's on the charger, ain't it?
Will we get it?
Oh, that's it right there. Yo, you about to mess me all the way up, yo. You don't know what that. Hey, you was doing, man.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay, let's go to Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, alright. Let me make sure they know.
Always something happening here.
Boxes
It's the heart of the hive,
are
our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Hold up, what's over here? Oh.
Revelio.
What's this? Oh, snap. Alright. Unforgivable curse. Kills enemies instantly. Hey, yo. I need to learn all these. I'm gonna learn all these. Oh, snap. I revealed something.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan.
Oh, we're
He's
about
a
to go to
clever,
class and learn a couple.
entertaining wizard
Stop digging in your
and a
pants, little
talented
girl. What is
teacher.
wrong with you?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Alright. suspicion that there's more to the story than a sexual line.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
It's all good.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
I just seen a magic page flying over there.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Bet.
It was perfect for stargazing.
Revelio. Lumos.
You should hear God talking about divination. It's no wonder.
Oh, what's up with this sheet right here?
Revelio.
I guess I'll just do this. I need to stop wandering off.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
They don't want your paddle, yeah. I know y'all just heard me. I know I just made something. I can get chips on Joaquin. Let's learn these. I don't care about those. let's rock that for now. Do we need a scarf? What's this? I don't like that. We're good for now.
I asked to meet Carter Tutoring in Transfiguration, but he refused. And a lost cause.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Professor Weasley's easily
There's something in there. I just know it.
Oh, that don't do nothing.
I was worried Transfiguration would be too difficult.
Oh, what you got? What's up with you?
Oh, don't do that. Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Down these steps. On the other side. Alright. Oh, it's not a door.
You think Gareth will?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos! Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Yes, Professor Binns does drone on a bit. But have you ever got him really talking about Goblin Rebellion? No,
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary. Wonder how sharp Injun is then.
Lenora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Lumos.
Certainly employed great.
Bro, what's up with them pages flying, bro? I gotta be able to get them pages flying.
Revelio.
You're not right. But it's definitely something right here. Plus the horse. What equals 10 now?
Revelio.
What a O. So which one of these means 10? How do I get that joint? I can't get that page, huh? Okay. Let's go to class.
The Forbidden Forest? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what kind of creature you're living in? You must be
I ain't not go through this door.
Revelio. Lumos.
There's a light right here somewhere. Ain't it? Something right here.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Got that Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised appearance. Now, well done. Good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just...
Don't hold my students with a step.
Protego! Stupefy! In case things. Stupefy! You're good. Stupefy! Now perceptive.
I do enjoy lively duels. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.